हाँ जी बेटा, आज का अपना टॉपिक है आइडियल एंड नॉन आइडियल सॉल्यूशंस। Ideal and non-ideal. First we will discuss ideal solutions. In the previous lecture we have discussed about the Raoult's law. What do you mean by Raoult's law? According to Raoult's law, the partial pressure of each component in a solution is equal to the product of its pressure in the pure state and its mole fraction. For example, partial pressure of component A is equal to P naught A into XA. This was according to Raoult's law. So, ideal solution. What do you mean by ideal solution? These are those binary solutions, or you can say any solution which obeys Raoult's law over entire range of concentration. Means XA and XB have any value, but these type of solution will always obey Raoult's law. Means in these type of solution, PA will always be equal to P naught A into XA, and PB will always be equal to P naught B into XB. Or we can say total pressure of the solution will always be equal to pressure of both components. These type of solutions are known as ideal solutions. हाँ जी, तो next question, ideal solution, which type of solutions are known as ideal solution? So these type of solutions are made up of those components who are equal in their molecular size, structure, as well as in their intermolecular forces. So which type of solutions are ideal in nature? Those solutions which are made up of components which are equal in their molecular size, almost equal in their structure as well as in their intermolecular forces. The best example for this type of solution is benzene and toluene. So this is your benzene and this is your toluene. So they are almost same in their structure as well as forces. There is a little difference in their molecular size. So these type of solutions make ideal solutions. Okay. Now the characteristics of ideal solutions. In these type of solution, delta H mixing is equal to 0. What does it means? For example, we have two components A and B. Okay? There is some enthalpy change, means let it be H and H, HA and HB. When we mix both components, there will not be any change in their enthalpy values. For example, it means delta H mixing will always be equal to 0. Similarly, in these type of solutions, delta V mixing will always equal to 0. Means on mixing the two components, there will be no change in their volume. For example, if we mix 100 milliliter of benzene and 100 ml of toluene, total volume will be 200 ml, neither less nor more than 200. So there will be no heat change and there will be no volume change in these type of solution. So there are main three characteristics of ideal solution. First characteristic means they obey Raoult's law over entire range of concentration. Second characteristic, for these type of solution, delta H mixing is equal to 0. And next characteristic, say for these type of solution, delta V mixing is always equal to 0. So next type of solution is non-ideal solution. So non-ideal solutions are those solutions which do not obey Raoult's law over entire range of concentration. So next is non-ideal solution. So these are those binary solutions, or simply you can use the word solution. These are those solutions which do not obey Raoult's law over entire range of concentration. Means for these type of solution, PA will not be equal to P naught A, and XA and PB will not be equal to P naught B into XB. It can be more or it can be less than this value, but cannot be equal to this value. So these type of solutions are known as non-ideal solution. Next is characteristic. First characteristic means they do not obey Raoult's law. Second factor, for these type of solution, delta H mixing is not equal to 0, means there will be a enthalpy change on mixing these components. And third factor is delta V mixing is not equal to 0. The example of these type of solutions are, first example is ethyl alcohol and cyclohexane. Second important example is ethyl alcohol and chloroform. These two examples are of non-ideal solution. So we have discussed about ideal and non-ideal solution. So important question regarding this is differentiate between, or you can say write down the differences between ideal and non-ideal solution. So this is very, very important for your exams. Write down any three differences between ideal and non-ideal solutions. So first difference is interaction between components are same as that of pure components. Means if we mix two components A and B, the interaction between AB is same as of AA and BB interactions. For example, we have two components differently, A and B. There are some intermolecular forces of interaction, but when we mix these two components, we have a solution AB, but the interactions between AB are almost similar as that of AA and BB. Here we can write interaction between the components will be different as compared to their pure state. Means the interaction between AB will not be equal to AA or BB type interaction. Second difference, delta H mixing will always equal to 0. Here delta H mixing will not equal to 0. Third, delta V mixing is equal to 0, and third, delta V mixing is not equal to 0. Fourth, they obey Raoult's law over entire range of concentration, but they do not obey Raoult's law over entire range of concentration. And last difference, you can say any example. For example, benzene and toluene, and here we can write ethyl alcohol plus your cyclohexane. So these are the main differences between the ideal and non-ideal solution, and it is very important for your exams. So next question is types of non-ideal solutions. So types of non-ideal solution. We have said in case of non-ideal solutions, the interaction between AB are different as that of interactions between AA and BB. So depending upon their interaction, there are mainly two types of non-ideal solutions. Next is types of ideal solutions. Types of non-ideal solution. Non-ideal. We have used a term, the interaction between AB are not equal to AA or BB type of interactions. Not equal means it can be greater or it can be smaller. So depending upon the interaction, whether they are more than that of AA BB or less than that of AA and BB type interactions, there are two types of non-ideal solution. First type, non-ideal solutions showing positive deviations. And second is non-ideal solutions showing negative deviations. Means there are mainly two types of non-ideal solution. First is showing positive deviation and second is showing negative deviation. First we will discuss non-ideal solutions showing positive deviations. So these type of solutions in these type of solutions, the interaction between AB means solute and solvent, are lesser than, I am using the word lesser than that of interactions between AA and BB type of interactions. So what are the solutions showing positive deviation? In these type of solutions, the interaction between A, B are lesser, or we can say weaker than that of interaction between A and BB type of interaction. Hanji, in the previous lecture we have discussed about the vapor pressure. Let it be the case, we have three closed vessels. Rod's law basically concerned with vapor pressure. This is pure AA, this is pure BB, and this is AB. For example, these are the components of A, this is the component of B. Let it be filled. And this is the components of AB. So according to the definition, positive deviation, the interaction between these two components AB are lesser than that of AA or BB type of interaction. So when we heat these solutions, we will notice that because of lesser interaction, these particles will evaporate easily, because here the intermolecular forces are weaker. If they can evaporate easily, means they can form more vapors, and if they form more vapors, their vapor pressure will be higher. Means in this case, in the case of solutions showing positive deviation, the graph will be different. Means here PA will be greater than P naught A into XA, and PB will be greater than P naught B into XB. Or if we calculate the total pressure, it will be equal to PA plus PB, or we can say total pressure will be greater than P naught A XA plus P naught B into XB. And according to the Rod's law, we have discussed PA is equal to P naught A into XA plus P naught B into XB. But this condition holds good for ideal solutions, but we are discussing about the non-ideal solutions. So in case of non-ideal solutions showing positive deviation, your total pressure will be greater than the sum of individual pressure. So P means total pressure of the solution will be greater than the partial pressure of both components. So for these type of solutions, the graph will be here XA is equal to 1, XB is equal to 0. In this case, XB is equal to 1, XA is equal to 0. When there is no contribution of B, then the total pressure will be equal to P naught A, and here total pressure will be equal to P naught B. And as the concentration of A goes on decreasing or B goes on decreasing, there will be like this, and similarly the P will be like this. and the total pressure is this PA plus PB. So this was the graph for solution showing Raoult's law, means ideal solution. But in case of positive deviation, we have discussed these pressures will be greater. So we should show them in form of dotted line. So this dotted line means PA will be greater than P naught A into XA, and this dotted line shows that this line PB will be greater than P naught B into XB, and total vapor pressure will always be equal. So this is total vapor pressure. P will be greater than sum of P naught A XA plus P naught B XB. So this is the graph for the non-ideal solutions showing positive deviations. Upper curve, dotted curve shows the graph for the non-ideal solutions showing positive deviations. So example we have discussed, you can say for example benzene and toluene. So in this case, characteristic. First characteristics means the interaction between AB will be weaker than interaction between AA and BB. Second, in this case delta H mixing will be greater than 0, and third, delta V mixing will always be greater than 0. So these are three characteristics. First characteristic of non-ideal solution showing positive deviation. First characteristic means the interaction between AB are weaker than the interactions between AA and BB. Second characteristic, delta H mixing will be greater than 0, and third factor is delta V mixing will be greater than 0. So delta H mixing is greater than 0 means delta H will be positive. Positive means this reaction will be endothermic, and we have discussed if the reaction is endothermic, so if we increase the temperature, then according to the Le-Chatelier principle, the solubility will increase. So for the solution showing positive deviation, increase the temperature will increase the solubility of solute in the solvent. So this was your non-ideal solution showing positive deviation. So interactions are weaker, and here the example is ethyl alcohol and cyclohexane. देखो ethyl alcohol means it has hydrogen bonding, ठीक है, but when we mix ethyl alcohol and cyclohexane, hydrogen bonding will be broken out. So the interaction between AB will be weaker than the interaction between AA and BB. That's why these type of solution shows positive deviation. So next type is non-ideal solution showing negative deviation. हाँ जी, जो कुछ भी हमने पॉजिटिव डेविएशन में लिखा है सारा उससे रिवर्स उल्टा बोल देना है, दो दैट टाइप ऑफ सॉल्यूशन विल बी non-ideal solution showing negative deviation. So first we have written the interaction between AB are weaker. Here we will write the interaction between AB will be stronger. So non-ideal solutions showing negative deviations. So in these type of solutions, the interactions between A, B are stronger, or you can say more. In positive deviation we have written the word lesser. Here it will be more than that of pure components. Pure components means A or B. In these type of solutions, whenever we mix two components A and B, the interactions are stronger than that of A and B type of forces. So in this particular case, the vapors will be less than that of A or B. So if the vapors are less, their vapor pressure will be less. So in this case, PA will be less than P0A into XA. Similarly, PB will be less than that of P0B into XB. And we know, so in this case, PA will be less than that of P0A into XA, and PB will be less than P0B into XB, and we can say total pressure will be less than that of PA plus BB, or we can say P will be less than P0A into XA plus P0B into XB. Everything is reverse as that of solution showing positive deviation. In that case, the interactions are weaker. Here the interactions are stronger. In that case, total pressure was greater than. In this case, the total pressure is less than that of. Similarly, second feature we can write delta H mixing will be less than that of 0. And third case, delta V mixing will always be less than that of 0. So example is, for example, ethyl alcohol and chloroform. In this case, whenever we mix ethyl alcohol and chloroform, there will be the new type of hydrogen bonding. For example, what is ethyl alcohol? So this is your ethyl alcohol, and whenever we mix, we can show it in this way. This is your ethyl alcohol, and when we mix chloroform, so this is the formula for chloroform. Whenever we mix these two components, there will be the formation of new hydrogen bonding. So because of the formation of this new hydrogen bonding, the interactions are now more stronger than that of ethyl alcohol and chloroform. That's why their total vapor pressure is less than that. So next is graph of negative deviation. So what type of graph will be there? Again, XA is equal to 1, XB is equal to 0. Here XA is equal to 0, XB is equal to 1. P0A, here we can say P0B. So this is the case for the ideal solution, straight curves. ठीक है, but in case of negative deviation, their pressure is less. So we have to show the dotted line below these straight lines. In positive deviation, we show these dotted lines above the straight lines. So total vapor pressure will be less than. So this is the basic difference in the graph. In positive deviation, we show the dots over the straight lines, and in case of negative deviation, we show the dotted line below the straight line. So this dotted line is P less than, P naught A into XA plus P naught B into XB, this line. So this was all about the non-ideal solution showing negative deviation. And next, if you have to write about the differences between positive and negative, again there are mainly three differences. AB interactions are weaker. In this case, AB interactions are stronger. In positive deviation, delta H mixing is greater than 0. In case of negative, delta H mixing is less than that of 0. In that case, delta V mixing is greater than 0. In case of negative deviation, delta V mixing is less than 0. So these are basically main three differences between non-ideal solutions showing positive deviation and non-ideal solutions showing negative deviation. So this was all about your ideal and non-ideal solutions. So next topic is your azeotrops. So what are azeotrops? There are some liquid solutions which, while at constant temperature and can distill over without change in their composition. So next is azeotrops. According to the syllabus, you have to know about only the definition. What do you mean by azeotrops? These are those type of liquid solutions which, while at constant temperature and can distill without change in their compositions. Okay, you have to learn this definition. So there are mainly two types of azeotropic solutions. First, minimum boiling azeotrops, and second is maximum boiling azeotrops. There are mainly two types of azeotropic solutions: minimum boiling azeotrops and maximum boiling azeotrops. For this, you have to know about one important fact. Here we use the term boil. So in case of azeotrops, we are talking about the boiling temperature, but in case of Raoult's law, we are talking about the vapor pressure. And you should know boiling point is inversely proportional to vapor pressure. Boiling point is inversely related to vapor pressure. So minimum boiling azeotrops. So these are those solutions in which there is positive deviation. Positive deviation means vapor pressure was higher. In case of positive deviation, vapor pressure was higher. So if the vapor pressure is higher, then boiling point will be lower. So these type of solution will form minimum boiling azeotrops. So these type of solutions are formed by solutions which show positive deviation. positive deviations. For example, you can say ethyl alcohol, cyclohexane or ethyl alcohol plus water. ठीक है. सो जिन सॉल्यूशंस में पॉजिटिव डेविएशन होती है, पॉजिटिव डेविएशन मीन्स देयर वेपर प्रेशर इज हायर. इफ द वेपर प्रेशर इज हायर मीन्स देयर बॉइलिंग पॉइंट विल बी लोअर एंड दे विल फॉर्म मिनिमम बॉइलिंग azeotropic solutions, and similarly maximum boiling azeotropes. In this case, solution will show negative deviation, because if there is negative deviation then the vapor pressure will be less, and if the vapor pressure is less then the boiling point will be more. So in this case we can take the example of water and HCl. So these are two main types of azeotropic solutions, minimum boiling azeotropes and maximum boiling azeotropes. In these type of azeotropes there will be minimum boiling point. ठीक है, that minimum boiling point will represent the azeotropic condition. Similarly, in case of maximum boiling azeotropes, the graph will show a maximum point in the boiling points, and that type of solutions are known as maximum boiling azeotropes. So this is all about your azeotropes and ideal and non-ideal solution. In the next lecture we will discuss about the colligative properties.